The Robin on a team never does nearly as good as the Batman. And a lot of times it just has almost no relevance in the hobby. It's a weird thing that we're seeing almost a changing of the guard. Like Jaylen Brown has been by far the best Celtic for the almost every game. I mean, like I would argue yesterday, Tatum was unbelievable. Rebounding, assists, his passing, his defense, doing everything else as well. But consistently this year in the playoffs has been Jaylen Brown. Like he is the reason they've won. He's the reason they've gotten where they've gotten. Not had a lot of a challenge yet either. I think a lot of this changes when you play the Mavericks, who they're obviously going to play the Mavs. Because you've lost 2 games in 3 series. Like it hasn't been a big test yet. But I'm very curious as to who steps up and responds in the finals, which, again, we should have a pretty star-studded finals, which is good for the hobby, good for viewership, good for everything. And the fact that all these guys are young, you don't have a situation where it's like end of a career type or close to end of a career like Dirk. You know, hey, he wins a finals, but yeah, how much does he have left? He's already peaked, all that type of stuff. Now it's like, hey, one of these young guys is on a great path. You're getting a championship early in your career. You're playing MVP caliber ball. Fantastic. Like I think we'll see much less of a dramatic drop off in terms of pricing after the fact, win or lose, which I think is a good thing as well.
So I like the analogy you made with Batman and Robin. Is there ever a time, because I was looking at pricing for the Batman and the Robins, is there ever a time where where the Robin overtook Batman? Where
That's what I was saying. I don't remember a lot of times where it's happened, period.
Because I could see it like where someone moved to another team and they became...
Well, but then you're not a...
But yeah, it's a different story.
But in the situation...
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't have... Like, Kyrie never overtook LeBron as the guy. Clay was never going to overtake Curry as the guy.
Do you think a lot of that is mentality on the team? They know, like, hey, this is just how it's set up, and the other guy just kind of knows their place? Or it's just it's a sheer talent thing? Because I think you're right. It's
definitely not a mentality, because like if you looked at most people as the leader of the team, I mean, Jaylen's the most outspoken guy in the Celtics.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, no question. Like he is like very...
That's true. I don't really hear much from Tatum.
Yeah, and even like off the court, like Brown has been very outspoken in civil rights areas. Like he is a very well-known, almost spokesman, not spokesman for the team, but he is much more outspoken on basketball and off-court matters than anybody else on that team.
But now he's actually part too.
That's what I mean. But now he's actually playing the part too.
Yeah.
Like offense. And again, I think Tatum's game is still more complete to a degree, because they can both play, all type of NBA type defense when they need to, when they want to. Brown's been showing that more lately. But yeah, I mean that dude. I mean, scoring wise lately, I've never seen him control his dribble like he has this year. Like people used to joke about, even up to last year, it was like just make him go left or just make him dribble and he's going to screw up. That's not the case this year. Like the guy is legitimately playing excellent offensive basketball, controlled. I have to temper that because you've not played anybody very good yet, but I also don't care about that. That's not, like, you can't pick who you play. You're marching through teams like you're supposed to. You've lost 2 games total. Good on you. And so now it's like, okay, let's see what he can do in the finals against, I mean, again, probably the Mavs, who have been excellent and who have knocked off some pretty good teams in the league. So that'll be a real test.